Hi, how y'all doing out there? Back on another broadcast. This is Real Talk all the time. Well, it's always known that it don't matter what what it is, what you do. I'm talking about specifically the ones that's for Jesus Christ and us as a family, and me personally being the target of all this hatred and wickedness and jealousy. Um, they mess with our food stamps again. They do this for the last couple of years. They've been doing this here to me and my family. Why we homeless? Always why we at the bottom like this here. It's done on purpose. We only get the same pattern of lies rung to us, and my husband gonna have to fight for it again. It's always the same. Of course, we're gonna apply for the emergency food stamps. I do know how emergency food stamps go. I was in New Orleans with my mother, and I dealt with these type of things in New Orleans. Okay, I know how emergency food stamps go. They put that emergency food stamp like overnight. Okay, but it never works like that for us. They keep making up the same situation with cutting us off the food stamps, the same thing over and over and over again. And it don't be on us, it be on them, and it be proven to be on them, but we still gotta go through the same thing, the same process over and over. So we don't have barely any money. We only have money for the room, and we got money for transportation to get back to the location to do the same process. Stand out there, hold up a sign, and hoping for blessings of getting money for a roof. Now it's food too. We just thought that we get our food stamps, that we wouldn't have to worry about the food part and only the room part. But no. Last year, this happened, and when they did put the food stamps on, they didn't put me on it. See how that's a personal attack against me personally? And my husband had to go through a trial where a judge was called. My husband pleaded for me and told him the situation. I never applied for stamps. Never. My husband always the head of the household and put me on the stamps with the kids. They try to separate us purposely. And even when my husband made it clear, did what he's supposed to do, so that won't be, they still did it. And he saw that it was foul play involved. That's why he went through the trial. And then they put the stamps back on, put me back on with it. And that problem's supposed to have been solved. Right? We back at it again. Off the stamps again. And it's the same situation of taking us off last year. Some male situation. And my husband addressed this situation now, and try to contact, email and all. And they know we homeless for years now, so he got on the automatic contact of email if they need to send us anything. They did not do it. The gentleman he talked to today, he told him, he said, yeah, I see, they didn't send it to you. They were wrong. In other words, it's not your fault, but still you have to go through the same situation. Two options: reapply or go through the same thing of going and challenge it. That means you gotta wait all this long period of time and file for this appeal, and you know how that long process can go. And they do this stuff on purpose to bring us through a long process so we won't get the stamps right away. So my husband just said he gonna reapply. And a reapply emergency way. And what's the top emergency? I have kids and we homeless on the street. Ain't no emergency more than that. Just like emergency housing we supposed to get. But yet those are closed on us, saying that it's a waiting list and you can't even get on the waiting list. And the government man say that you supposed to get on the waiting list and you can apply through line. By y'all not having no transportation, y'all should be able to apply through line and get on the list. Matter of fact, we didn't even heard for a homeless situation. We moved on top because we have kids out on the street homeless. So that's an automatic moving up at the top situation. We already done heard all these things. And we know it's true. But it's not going to happen like that for us. And they know it. So we go to the government. And my husband told the government is the one that's oppressing us. Y'all the one doing this here. When y'all stop our food stamp, unemployment, and our taxes, that's government oppression. Y'all doing us this for many years now, the same thing. That's a conspiracy. And why nobody is going trying to investigate this situation here? Nobody. All these many years, kids now suffering. Nobody. He said, well, you have to go to, well, us, we can't do nothing. That's not our department. They giving us this number. So he said, what happened? I call these numbers, and I'm always getting a number, and nothing happened. You know, we'll report it, or the number they don't pick up. This is what thing that they don't pick up a lot, or we in this hole that they never picks up, or the phone just disconnects. And when you talk to somebody, you get to run around. You know, he said, what happens when that? Because this is what always happened to us. He said, you just gotta contact them. You supposed to talk to somebody, like it's gonna get done. And he said, reapply for the housing again. Just reapply. Get on this reapply. Just try it again. He said, so what we gonna do? But we telling them. And everything is recorded for quality insurance. It still don't matter. So we gonna see how everything rolls on that part. Ain't nothing we could do. We'd have been in this situation before. Our Lord Jesus Christ take care of us. So that's what we're going to rely on now. But it ain't by no chance. Ain't no chance that we back at the same hotel and another problem arise. I know 100% without a doubt this hotel have something to do with this here. Without a doubt. And I know it's a head thing. Not just a management thing. I know it's a corporation. Since we went to the corporation and we asked for investigation at this point, because you know this stuff that's happening to us here is not by no chance the same situations, same problem with the same family. The same problems with the same family. It's this problem, that problem, that problem. That's investigation. My husband ain't hear nothing from the corporation once he asked that. So we know that the corporation is involved in this. This is not the only problem I had out of Marriott. It's not just this Marriott here. I didn't have past problem out the Marriott. I have put things on the internet, and you think they don't have a vendetta against me? They don't want you to talk about their dirty deeds. They want to do us all this evil. I'm not just talking about Marriott. I'm talking about everything we going through. Everybody that's doing us evil. Officials and all. They don't want you to talk about it. They don't want you to put the truth out on the internet. They don't want you to report it to higher authorities and everything. They don't want you to say nothing, but they want you to continue. They want to continue on to afflict this evil upon children and evil upon us as a family, without you saying anything about it. Now, you tell me how evil you can get. You want to do all this evil sneakily to this family and just get away with it. That's just cold. That's some real evil, cold stuff there. And I said this. I said, look, I'm not trying to get nobody in trouble for as somebody going to jail or some penalties of them losing their jobs or something. That's not my mission here. My mission is not that. I always say that. I would tell anybody that, look, I don't want nobody to go to jail, even though a lot of laws have been broken against us. I don't want nobody to go to jail. I don't want nobody to lose their jobs. That's not what I'm trying to accomplish here. If you was in my shoes and all this was against you and your children suffering like that, tell me what would you do? Be honest. Tell me what you would do. All the ones that's doing evil towards me, that's listening to me right now, tell me what you would do. Just tell me. You would just continue on to be going through this and not say a word and let it happen to you? You know you wouldn't. If you being honest, you would not. You will make a stand through the law. That's the right way to do things. You know, I wouldn't tell you to do nothing else, of course. We make a stand through the law. We we exercise our First Amendment as we supposed to. And that's it. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. And that's what you're supposed to do. So that's what I do. And this is how I'm trying to get help for me and my family out this situation here. Because I know God will want me to stand up for this here. Want my husband to stand up for this here. This is what our Lord Jesus Christ will want. I mean, we can't just live our life in fear, in a fear bubble. He wants us to exercise by faith. So we stand up and we make a stand with our voice and put out the truth. That's it. We're not hurting nobody, harming nobody. And like I say, I forgive. I forgive all the transgression and the curses and all the multitude of evil that y'all do against us. I forgive that. But I'm still trying to get help out of this situation. Okay? So this is the only way you can see to get help. Call for investigation. See if everything, investigate these situations. See if everything we're saying is the truth. and they find out the truth, get us out this situation. Stop it. I just want it to stop. I don't want nobody to lose their job or go to jail or anything like that. And that's something. That's to let you know I have the Spirit of the Lord inside of me, the heart of the Lord inside of me. That lets you know I do forgive. Look, anybody else be like, man, send them all to jail. Once this stuff get out, all of them should suffer as we suffered. You know what my children had to go through behind this hatred and jealousy? It's evil. It's wrong. Let them suffer just as much as my children suffered. Nah, I wouldn't much want that for you. I don't want it for you. I forgive you and hope you change. But this got to stop. Everywhere we go, we not welcome. We don't much got a home. Every door been closed on us. You see an individual acting like, okay, why y'all in this situation? You know, this is something. Nobody helping y'all. Look, not telling no, all doors been closed. Nobody helps us. We only get one answer, shelter. Well, no, it has lots of programs and things you can apply for and with the government and all that. I'm like, I know all that. But nobody helping us. Now the government is the one oppressing us. Okay? So, no, I'm just being honest when I say these things. No one trying to, we go to a normal door. No, we can't help you. It's closed. Something going on. We get told so many lies for years now. Yeah. So, all I could do is just speak the truth. And that's what I continue on to do. And my husband told him straightforward. Every time my wife speak the truth, every time she put out a video online, every time she report the truth, they do us this. Every time. The government react, cutting off our stamps, and we get more hatred and more attacks. And that's what they doing. They opening up. When they don't do nothing to stop this and let the evil continue against us, you let more attacks come in. What you think Texas gonna do? By we reporting again on Texas. What do you think? They've been doing it all this time here. They're gonna attack us some more. That's what they're gonna do. We're not welcome at no hotel. And it's just not the Marriott. We was going to other hotels before then. Before we came this one. I'm talking about on this particular walk here. But it's through our whole walk. No one really want us there. They only want us there freely for a while if they can freely witchcraft me or work their evil against me. Once they finish that and it's time for us to move on, so they say, they cast us out. Or they make it hard for us and force us out. And that's what Marriott trying to do. They're trying to make it so hard for us suffering. They know they got nothing on us to cast us out because we're not doing nothing. What makes us so different than anybody else? You know? So we ain't breaking no laws and we ain't doing nothing. So what they doing is creating problems that they have the power to do and try to get us to stop coming that way, keep messing with us and say, oh, they'll stop coming if we keep doing that. Because they did it to us years back and we stopped coming. But it was a different situation then. We weren't homeless then. We were getting apartments. My husband had a job, so it was different then. But now, it's a totally different situation now. We are homeless. So, we come here for a certain reason, and we continue on to come for a certain reason, and we have a right to come. And every time we come, we facing the same thing. Problems. They're having the residents come up against us on purpose to create problems. And we're not doing them nothing. We don't bother nobody. And they have this same particular resident keep coming around our pathway, creating a problem. I mean, they have a lot of cult members coming and creating a problem. Different ones. You can see different faces and some of the same ones. But I'm talking about this one particular one that always trying to cross particularly my pathway and keep causing a problem. And I don't even know this individual. And behind some jealousy. And it's all behind my appearance and looks. And it's a shame I got to keep saying this here. It's all behind my appearance and look. My husband even approached the man on the phone. He said, I know you know my wife. I'm glad he said it. He said, I know you watch my wife. He said, what you talking about? A typical reaction of a guilty person. because you don't supposed to address this sir on the phone that's telling you this situation out here and say what you talking about. First of all, that's an attitude and that's a sign of guiltiness. Like you crazy or something. Like what you talking nonsense or something, you know? So you're supposed to be like, sir, I'm sorry you feel that way. I don't even know your wife. I wouldn't even violate her like that. I want nobody in my business like that. I want nobody violating my family and things. If you have a family, I wouldn't even want to do that to nobody. And I'm very sorry for what you're going. That'll be a more better response to make yourself look more innocent. Not what you talking about. You know, that's the typical reaction from the ones that's guilty. They do it all the time. It's like you talking crazy, huh? It's not. Oh, okay. The all-seeing eye technology is crazy. The matrix system is crazy. All these things is public information, and have been talked about. Oh, suddenly you the only one crazy now. Oh, you talk conspiracy theories and all that. Look, the truth is out. Was everything manifested? I mean, everything in the dark shall be made manifest, as the Lord said. They know I know the truth. My husband know the truth. Finally saying something about it. Everybody watch me. He hearing me right now. Everybody hears me and know me, but nobody ain't gonna say nothing. Everybody gonna operate in the secret. This is like Kennedy saying, President Kennedy. He was talking about the secret societies. He got that on YouTube. But last time I checked, it was on YouTube. About the secret society. You should not be operating in secret societies. These secret societies have secrets he was putting out, and he was a part of it. He was a part of it too. But I'm just saying, I'm just bringing it up because he was a president that revealed it about the secret society. So the secret society have secrets, lies, and deception. So they're not going to tell everybody part of the secret society. They're going to tell you that, hey, they targeting the ones that is for Christ. They targeting me. They jealous of me. The world is dead and cloned. So for all real people out there, look, they got clones. They've been cloning. They have a lot of clones that's out, okay? And they got fallen angels in them, okay? Ain't gonna put this on the surface. They put cloning on the surface, but they ain't gonna tell you about fallen angels on the surface. You might gotta go to religion and stuff for that. And then they ain't gonna give you all truth in religion. Not all. They got some pastors talking about this stuff here. About the book of Enoch and cloning and evil spirits and bodies of these clones. Some. You might catch some on YouTube. But on the main part, they not talking about this here in religion, okay? You got to seek and find truth for yourself. The Lord said, you seek and you shall find. The Lord going to give you this truth, okay? He opened me up to it. I'm a living witness to it. Knowledge by experience. So, yeah, these are the things we facing. But I'm not going to let it tear my spirit down or nothing like that. I'm just going to living in the Lord's hands. You know, you might got to choose sleeping in a car over food. You know, they can do that just to make us suffer more than they did it last year. You know, so what would be the difference? They'll do it again. They allow them to do it freely, so they're going to continue on to do it to us, you know. At this point, you think they wouldn't be lying. But I'm telling you, Satan come to steal, kill, and destroy. That means all his children do the same thing. Satan is the father of lies, so all his children are liars. That's all they operate in lies. Nothing but lies. And it's going to be like that until Christ come and change things and set up his holy and righteous kingdom. That's how it's going to be. Okay, all we can do is fight the way we know how to do in the law and put our Lord Jesus Christ in front of everything. The battle is not ours, it's the Lord's, you know. So we go to him and pray to him and ask him to fight our battles. Now, look, I know I'm not righteous. And I know I'm not holy. I say it all the time. But I ain't no different than the next person that ain't righteous and holy. So why are you bashing up on me? Why I can't be myself? Why I can't take a picture or video or wave or dance or anything like that? All attention is focused on me. And they attacking my children to get to me. And that's evil. They've been doing that to me. Been. And that's how deep the hatred and jealousy. I got to be always concerned about who coming around me. Why they coming around me. For what particular reason these individuals, these strangers coming up around me. You know? Or who going to create a problem next. I'm already thinking that here. Who going to come in my face next? Or the front desk going to come in my face again talking about some other complaint upon my children? Or some other made up complaint upon us? Well, what it's going to be next time? Because it's going to be a next time. They're trying to run us away from him. That's what it's all about. That's not alluring to nobody to see why this one family is talking out of everybody else. You look around this whole hotel, nobody ain't going through nothing like this. And why these individuals, you can see on the camera, these individuals starting to line up around this family and come around this family. When they come out, come on. They don't want to acknowledge it because it's all a setup and plot up. It's a conspiracy against me and against me because the way I look. That's it. But I'm not going to stop being myself because of jealousy. I've been facing that all my life. All my life. I'm going to tell you something I just told my husband not so long ago. We was talking about a certain situation. I'm straight talk, real talk, you know. And like I say, I'm not the one downing nobody, but I look at things in a realistic way of what's going on in this world. Okay? Well, I'm Shannon Bell Prophet here. Just share that information with y'all. Christ blessings to all, even my enemies.